Okay, so I'm doing my speech on why you should be a nurse. Does anyone know what the biggest age range that is growing in the United States is?
Baby boomers?
Yes, the answer is 65 and older, which is the baby boomers. According to my intro to healthcare professor, Mrs. Fodder, by the year of 2030, people of the age of 65 and older will increase to 72 million people in the United States. Do you know what that means for the younger generation? More jobs in the healthcare field. So according to the INC.com, the author Abby Jackson states that millennials put lack of economic opportunity and employment at number 10 for current society needs. With the rise in price of schooling and the rise in price of living, the younger generation is having a hard time finding work and keeping it. So does anybody know what the average price for college is in the United States? It is $10,000 for a public school and $35,000 for a private school for tuition alone. So people are living longer and healthier. With the baby boomers reaching an older age, we can expect a lot of healthcare services being needed. According to Cleveland.com, the author Rich Exner states that baby boomers account for 22.9% of the U.S. population. This is going to cause for a huge need of medical professionals, as the huge population is going to surge. We're going to need a huge surge of medical professionals. So now that we have an older generation who's going to need more healthcare professionals and a younger generation who needs more work, we can use the medical field as a way for the younger generation to find new job opportunities. So nursing is a growing field. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the author states that the job outlook for nursing will increase 15% from 2016 to 2026, which is a much faster than average for like a business job or something. The growth will occur for a number of reasons, like an increased emphasis on preventative care and growing rates of conditions like obesity in America, and the baby boomers living much longer. So what does this mean? There's a good chance to get a job out of school and keeping it as a nurse. A lot of the nursing students will already have a job in clinicals because there's such a high demand for nurses. So I can break it down even more for the state of Florida. According to the nursingprocess.org, the author states in Florida in the year of 2017 to 2018, there was a 2.2% growth, or 4,020 jobs increased for RNs in the state of Florida alone. So Florida actually has a huge need for nurses. And so as an RN in Florida, you can expect a pay of around $60,000 a year, which is pretty decent. The average is up to you though. Nursing students don't have a normal schedule or pain. The schedule can be 3 days working and 2 days off, so you work 3 days and you have 2 days off. You can also do more extreme schedules, like you can have 2 weeks working and 2 weeks off. The pay is also like this because it gets more extreme. You can start at like $24 an hour. If you work nights, you can make $29 an hour. If you work weekends, you can add another $5 to that. So if you work nights and weekends, you're making close to $40 an hour.
And that's right out of school?
That's right out of school. The baby boomer population is 22.9% of the United States population. And as they get older, they're going to need nursing homes, assisted living, and hospital care. These people deserve a higher level of care, as they're going to need a lot more people to join the medical field and compete with the huge surge. And this is why nursing is going to be a great field, because it's growing and it's going to be secure. So with the baby boomers growing older and living longer, we're going to need a huge amount of healthcare professionals to take care of them, which gives the younger generation more job opportunities. So look into the nursing field. The high reward and secure growing field is such a huge benefit that the job is way worth the education and paying for it. There's also no other job that recreates the self-approval and the self-fulfillment as you get when you help someone. So nurses will have a secure field, and the baby boomers growing old and needing care. People will always be sick, so there will always be a job. And that's it.
So, how long long does it take to get a nursing degree?
Usually it's about 2 years. There's some schools that do accelerated programs, like Kaiser will do a year and a half.
Is it hard to get into the nursing program?
Since there's such a high need and there's not many schools that do it, yes.
And then once you graduate with just your RN, where can you go from there? Is there more opportunities to get more educated and to do different things, or once you're an RN, are you just an RN?
So you can be, an RN is basically the lowest level. You can work wherever you want. You can work in an ER, you can work in a trauma care, you can work as ECU, you can work in a helicopter.
So as you specialize, then your amount of income would go up also, correct?
Yes.
Amount of money that you would make.
You also specialize while you're in school.
Explain that a little bit, I don't understand what you mean.
So I have like 2 electives when you're in school, so you can do like the NICU or ICU or something, whatever you want to do.
You can do that along with your RN while you're
Yes.
doing your RN?
You don't have to just be an RN. If you don't know what you want to do, they have general, so you just be an ER nurse. But if you know what you want to do, you can go straight to the NICU, you can go straight to geriatrics.
And when you do clinicals, do they put you into places that interest you, or do you have to do certain types?
So you'll have to start somewhere easy because you don't know anything. So when I started, I was at the VR Rehabilitation Center, and we only knew how to do bed baths and easy
What
things.
type of place is that? I mean, what did you
It is assisted living they also do hospice care there.
And then, so that's just like basic training?
Yes. All right. Anybody have anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Cool.
Was it?
I think you have to show your face
Thank
again.
you.
I did.